Oh, hey, that says on air.
All right. And let's get a Helix Rock Radio going as well.
Yeah.
YouTube, live on YouTube. Oh, and Helix Rock Radio.
Oh,
Well,
Pardon my
good day
typing.
to you, sirs and ladies.
it's alive. It's alive.
Pardon me, I've got notifications going off. All right. Oh, even more notifications.
Somebody wants to notify you.
Oh, notified.
It's a combination of my mom playing games on Facebook and YouTube telling me that we're live. Welcome to Grawlix Nights, the Grawlix Podcast Live Show. I'm Randy.
Melanie.
And I'm Jesse.
Welcome to the show. I just titled this one Holiday Hangout because I was like,
all right,
we got a couple things to talk about, but for the most part, we're just hanging out. It's almost the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
No stress, no mess.
We won't be here next week because it will be a major holiday.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And meanwhile, we're just here to peel some bananas.
You're just committed to that bit. Huh?
It was so much cooler when I said it in context. You guys ready to peel this banana?
Oh, yeah.
Just then
it's
referencing.
Time to peel out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dispose of your peels properly. You don't want to slip and fall cartoonishly.
That's right. I never really thought of them as being all that slippery. Like they would have to be like pretty, and you know, like in the cartoons, they would be like fresh banana peels. And I feel like a banana peel that like had properly rotten, you know, like had rotted a bit. That would be slippery, but like, just like I just peeled this banana and threw it behind me because I don't care.
Well, yeah, I actually looked it up once, and they were like, it was older bananas, but it was more than that because it was people just threw their trash out the window, and there'd be old rotten food and whatever out on the sidewalk and stuff, and people would slip and fall all the time, and it was a problem. That was before sanitation, you know?
Right.
So like Black Plague kind of times. Yeah. All these bananas.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the episode is about. We're gonna be discussing.
That's right. Sure is. Isn't it amazing?
Shortest episode ever. Melody just launched into her segment we need to show now.
And that goes out on the audio feed. Like it's like a proper podcast episode.
Yep. That's what I do. I don't need to do it, but I could just start trolling the few people who might still have us subscribed and the audio feed, just like uploading.
Oh, what's this? RSS feed?
3-minute episodes, just nonsense. But first, how are you two doing today?
I'm all right.
Doing great. Ready to peel out. It's peely peels.
Yeah. Key and peels.
Yeah.
We're just gonna talk about whatever. We'll talk a little bit about some South Park because I know we watched that, or at least the couple most recent episodes, and then keep it loose. Keep it loose.
Keep it loose. All your mixed metaphors tonight. I don't know.
Keep it loose.
Keeping it loose. Just, you know, kicking the tires and lighting the fires.
Play it close to the chest.
That's right.
I've been watching anime. That's like all I've been. That's all I've been doing. I just been watching random anime.
And making lineups, like TV style for Saturday morning cartoons. Old 80s anime.
Right. Yeah. We talked about that a little bit last time, right? Like,
I mentioned it last time. Yeah, I'm still doing it. I got like,
is that a Wilberding class assignment where you had to do like a radio block or whatever, and you had to like list out what your shows were?
Oh, I kind of remember that. Yeah. But that's exactly the kind of crap I like to do though. There's a what is it called? Empire TV or something like that, where you run a TV station, and for the most part it's just like programming blocks of television. That's that game I made. Like, it's the only game I like made mods for and put mods out. It's great. I like it, but it's kind of limited. So
Yeah.
I was like, how about I just make actual blocks? I can't distribute them. These are not a thing. This is not a thing I can give to people, but it's a thing I have.
Mm-hmm. So, including coming up clips and
next time.
Yes,
next time.
Yes. Everyone's got a next time. I've got like 17 or 18 of them rendered out. 20 hours worth of TV programming.
Well,
40. Closer to 40 if they're 2 hours each. It doesn't matter. Listen, I shouldn't share these things with the world.
Oh, what good is a hyperfixation if nobody knows about it? If you fall down a rat hole or rabbit hole in the middle of the woods, and there's a woodchuck chucking wood, and everyone's there to hear it, is it a sound?
Whose banana's gonna get peeled? It is a bummer. I would like to give them to people because by the time
I carefully curated, clearly,
dude, man, it's good. It's good. There's trailers in there. There's custom made coming up clips. There's all kinds of stuff. I've got branding. It's the whole deal.
Nice.
It's the best way to watch through Berserk and what other shows? Other shows.
Ghost Stories.
Bubblegum Crisis. OVAs.
Oh man, really old school there.
Oh yeah. So far the shows range from about the late 80s to some a couple dive into the 2000s if they fit tonally. Except for Ghost Stories, it doesn't, but it's fun, so I threw it in there anyway. But we don't need to talk about this. Point is, since I've been in that hyperfixation, I wasn't sure what we should talk about going into this episode. So we're gonna talk about South Park and chilling out. But you know what, Jesse, what have you been consuming? What have you been into lately?
So I've been listening to the Hunger Game prequel audiobooks on my public library app, Libby.
When you sent me the message, Hunger Game prequel audiobooks was not a combination of things I was expecting.
I mean, I guess like there is a movie out for, was it the one prequel is Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes or whatever. But I'm like, I'm not gonna watch. Like I watched the very first Hunger Game movie, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna read these books, and the books are insanely better, and they're like so much like living in the main character's head that it's like you lose an awful lot in these books if you just watch the movies.
Sure.
Especially towards the end of I don't know if you guys even watch the Hunger Game movies or whatever, but like the last two movies was like the last two movies are like the last one book or whatever, and almost all of that book is her kind of like, am I crazy? Like okay. I'm kind of going crazy a little bit. And it's like so in her head that I was like, how do you even do this book as a movie? And so I was like quite underwhelmed by their adaptation, because I was like, no, I don't know that this should have ever been a movie. This should have just been a book. But I get why they made a movie. I mean, like the idea is ripe for Hollywood, but some books just should be books, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
I'm sorry, real quick. I apologize if I'm way off I don't know how far behind I am because the sound in the video is not matched up anymore, and I don't know what's behind more or what's happening. So if I'm like interrupting or I'm way late, I apologize.
No, you seem to be right on time.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you could just read the book and then watch Battle Royale.
Basically, yeah.
Different
Battle-
experience, but you
how many-
know.
Oh yeah, but how many battle royales are there? Are there a couple?
There's
And
at least
I watched
two.
I watched the original one. And I enjoyed that. But like,
I think there's at least two.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, because I've seen 2, so there is 2 at least.
It is a very different vibe. I don't think the Battle Royale movies are going to pull in the American teenage girl audience like the Hunger Games movie, movies did. But you know, whatever.
These prequels though, like they're so dark. I mean, like
Yeah.
I get why she's going back and doing the prequels because you really can't. I mean, you could go forward and let us know how things turned out after, like it was all resolved or whatever. But in theory, you just want them to go on and like live normal lives and kind of rebuild Pan Am or whatever. Whereas this is like, okay, now we're gonna go back and we're gonna see what made President Snow such an awful human being and what connected him to the Hunger Games in the first place, and how did he rise to power. And then the other one is like, how did Haymitch become who he is? And like, these two are both tragically awful people, like they clearly had some awful stuff happen. And so like towards the end of the book, it's just like, oh God, I don't know that I want any more of this. It's just like, it's like the Breaking Bad of a character. And it's coming because this all takes place before the first book she ever wrote in this series,
Right.
So you're like, oh, I know that Haymitch is awful and he's seen some stuff. Oh, this is the stuff he saw.
Yeah, those kind of prequels kind of depress me though, because especially if they come to a sad end in the future, when you go back and the character's actually more sympathetic, they do some messed up stuff, but you're like, but look what they went through, and then look how they ended. That just makes it all that much worse.
Yeah. When it was just like super duper depressing, and then they have to give you an epilogue that takes place after all the good stuff happened. It was like, but see, it all worked out. Like, God, ugh.
Right. That's kind of, and maybe that's a little bit the failure of the Star Wars prequels. Is that what they call them now? Prequels?
Sure, yeah.
That's a little bit of a failure because you know how it goes for Vader.
Anakin.
And Anakin
like,
is,
oh man, I hope he wins. No, you can't hope he wins because he's not going to.
right. And I don't know that he ever like, maybe I just wasn't that invested in them, but I feel like he needed to make you love Anakin before like gradually, pushing him darker. And maybe he did. Maybe those movies are effective and they just didn't. I just wasn't into it. But yeah, I kind of feel like that's
a little that way for me either. I mean, like I feel like the Obi-Wan series was actually better, in a lot of ways. Whereas like, oh God, like even though this is all failed and whatnot, Obi-Wan still would like to see Anakin redeemed somehow, and it's just not possible.
I don't think I'm a George Lucas fan. In general, because if you think about like the best movies he was involved in, for the most part,
they're kind.
And that was that's Spielberg.
Right.
The second Star Wars movie he didn't even direct. So maybe Star Wars and THQ, his like student film, THQ 1148 or whatever it was. but also
THX.
THX. Yes, thank you.
Right.
THQ is a video game publisher or something from the 90s. Yeah, whatever. Just throwing a little random. If there's any Lucas fanboys still out in the wild, maybe we'll get some comments out of it. What was that hot button? Hot purge comments? Just going for one of those purge comments.
Oh yeah. There you go. Yeah. The reset. Great reset.
The great reset.
So one of the kids was telling me about the great meme reset where everything apparently next year is going to go back to like OG like Doge memes and stuff like that. Original troll face and the 6-7 stuff is going to be gone.
Really?
Like,
okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Like Pepe the Frog is coming back again? Did they ever leave? I don't know.
What are those? Or we have to go older than that. Yeah, okay. So they're gonna go like old Reddit 4chan originated uncomfortable memes.
Right. I don't know that we need to go back to that.
No, we don't. We don't.
No.
Oh man. Man, the internet's so different now. Yeah, on the one hand, like there's spaces like that are fewer and farther between, which is good, but it's kind of at the sacrifice of everything else just sucking way worse than it used to.
Yeah.
So, whatever, it's a trade-off, I guess. I'm glad I wasn't one of those kids that grew up on like 4chan stuff. Man.
I'm glad I never spent a bunch of time in chat rooms because that in the beginning I feel like that was all there was, and I thought they were boring and I hated it.
Right.
And I was like, the internet sucks for a long time.
I'm glad I didn't have regular internet access till I was almost in my 30s. I didn't have it through most of my 20s. So I'm kind of glad for that.
You had it toward the end of your 20s because that's when we met.
Okay, so it'd be towards the end of my 20s. But after the high school and teenage and child years, and after the stupid drunken partying 20-something years, I'm so glad I didn't have regular internet access during all that. I do kind of feel bad for kids that grow up on the internet now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, your laundry is just like right out there,
right,
for everyone to see. It's weird.
I did like Napster and LimeWire. That was kind of great, but other than that, yeah.
Hey, Melanie, you been watching and consuming anything interesting?
Same stuff that you have. Anime. That's basically it.
Have there been any of those that you've been enjoying quite a bit? That you would
I like that one with the princess, or she's not really a princess, but she's engaged to a prince or whatever in the beginning. That likes to beat people up.
Right.
That I don't remember what it's called, but that's fun.
Yeah, let me double check it. May I ask for one final thing? Yeah, so it's fun. It's like a comedy, a little bit of romance in there, a little bit. I wouldn't say enough action to call it action.
It's like mostly action,
I suppose, but yeah, it's about this like lady in the whatever. Yeah, there's princes and princesses, a noble lady, and she likes to fight, and she was engaged to this ridiculously over-the-top D-bag prince, and then he ended up dumping her, which was really a good, like, it was like an arranged marriage type situation. Well, he ended up getting that annulled, which was good because that kind of freed her to like then actually just do whatever she wanted, and that is punching people in the face. And so with the help of the first prince, who seems to have a liking for her,
Which is the brother of the other guy.
Yeah, they're going
So
through
it's
and
basically Spin Doctor's Two Princes song as an anime.
sure. I don't know if I'm super familiar off the top of my head of that, but yeah, sure. But they're going something I've been complaining about because I've been watching a lot of isekai anime and stuff like that where it's people like summoned to another world. Slavery. Anime loves it some slavery because they go to these fantasy worlds and there's always slavery systems. And very rarely are the main characters that upset about it.
Mm-hmm.
And even if they're upset about it, they're not doing anything about it because it's just kind of established in the world, I guess. In fact, that's where sometimes their strongest party members will come from. They will get them some slaves, and I'm like, this is not what I want in my fantasy world. I don't want dead slaves.
I mean, Japanese culture had pretty strong caste systems for an
Yeah.
awful lot of their history. So
Right.
it's and while it's not like straight up slavery, it's pretty darn close in some cases.
Yeah.
So that's been an ongoing gripe of mine. And so this show, the storyline, they end up like slavery is illegal, but a bunch of the nobles are into it and they're trying to basically get it legalized. And so her first, like, once she's kind of let off the chain, she starts going after essentially the slave ring and just wiping those guys out. And I'm like, all right, I like this. This is good.
And they have there's magic in the world. Somehow it's tied to the deities, but whatever. Still, she has a special blessing from one of the deities, so she has like time powers, which arguably, are the best powers to have.
Chronomancy.
Yeah. So she's really good at. Well, she's good at fighting in the first place, but especially with those powers, they give her an edge, and there isn't anybody so far that she hasn't been able to beat. So.
Chronomancy. I hadn't even thought of it like that. It is the best magic.
Yeah.
Love. Yeah, whatever. It's good. It's a comedy. It's not necessarily like haha laugh out loud every time, although there's a few moments where there's some like really good in the overdub anyway. There's some really good delivery. That's a recommend, sure. May I ask for one thing? I figured I'd ask you, Melanie, because I don't want to start going on about the anime I've been watching, but if it's something you would recommend to people, then I figured it's worth mentioning.
Yeah, I like that one, especially if you're a girl that doesn't like regular girl things.
Right. Well, we watched some South Park.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah.
After I deciphered what was going on with their seasons this last year.
Come on down to South Park and meet some friends of mine.
We watched just today, so we'd have something to talk about. We watched Turkey Trot, which was the episode before last.
Yeah.
And The Crap Out, which was the last episode.
Yep.
Which I was pleased to see a return of woodland critters. The woodland critter Christmas critters. Yeah. Oh, South Park.
No Cartman in that episode.
You're right. Yeah, it was basically just Stan. I think it was the only of the kids. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, it was very focused on the president and Satan.
Yeah.
With the resolution of that episode of the whole Satan baby thing.
That made me so sad.
That's the part that I was like, oh my God, that's where they're gonna go with it. Okay. Should have seen that coming, but also how?
Yeah, and I don't see why they didn't just go like Bono with it, Bono, you don't remember the episode where they had the biggest poo in the world and it was Bono?
Oh, right. They have I don't know if Bono's relevant enough anymore.
Well, I'm not saying he is, but I'm just saying you could make it another person. Like
that's true.
P. Diddy, I don't know. Somebody.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. It got one thing I was thinking about was like their decision for Trump's first term to not do direct Trump. They just had Mr. Garrison be their Trump stand-in.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And this got me wondering, like, I wonder why that. But then once they're just like, you know what, clearly this last year they decided, no, we just got to go as blatant with everybody involved because it's such a clown show. Yeah.
Well, I think in general they try not to.
They try to play both sides a little bit.
Yeah.
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 And they're not really worried about that right now.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
Which is good to know because they're very libertarian. And so there's the possibility that they would be pro-Trump, but they're not, which is great because that makes it hilarious for me.
Oh my God. So seeing Kristi Noem come back in on the turkey trot thing, and it was like, man, they're just gonna have her shoot a dog every time she's on screen.
Every time. Yep.
Every time.
And the content thing,
content,
yeah, it was good. Cartman with the straight up racism was a surprise. Let's go. Oh, okay, they're really
science.
They're gonna run with that.
Yeah,
race science.
I'm not really a runner.
And I appreciated the Saudi Arabia.
Oh yeah,
jab. But I don't know. That's the problem with it. Like, it was good. I don't really know what else to say about it.
Yeah.
I love the bit where they're like, "Gee, what happened to Jesus? He turned out Christian."
Right.
Yeah, that was a good line. That was a good line. Oh my God. And the lead up to that, where he just decides to be like, just to embrace this nonsense, was like I think it was the season finale, because they did a weird thing with the seasons, right? Yeah, he just all of a sudden he's like, okay, I'm gonna embrace this whole thing. It was like Principal PC, Power Christian or whatever.
Yeah. Ridiculous. I'm glad South Park's still doing it. They're still doing it. I'm glad they've really played with gloves on, but I'm glad they definitely made a point to take gloves off this last year. But
I liked Jesus' girlfriend too. I liked her little song.
Oh my God, yeah. Whew. Yep,
yeah,
gloves off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
But we're not political at all, of course.
No.
We're just talking about entertainment
on this show. Yeah. Because if we got political, that would be a slippery slope, slippery like a banana peel.
I appreciate, and I wonder, it's got to be intentional. There was a Danger Zone.
Yeah.
Parody song for Hegsworth. It's got to be intentional, since Loggins was one of the artists who was like, no, Homeland Security, you can't be using my songs for your creepy propaganda videos. It's got to be intentional that they chose that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Subtlety is not their forte. They're just like, if we're doing it, it's for a reason.
Right.
Yeah. We skipped a bunch of episodes in between.
Yeah.
Have they addressed Venezuela at all? I was wondering.
No. Well, I want to say they like make reference to Venezuela in one of the episodes, but they don't like overtly. No.
Okay.
But I mean, like, I gotta imagine that's coming, because wow.
Right. Man. Yeah.
Maybe they'll leave it behind for a while. I don't know. Like the way that this last one ended, maybe they will, focus more in on South Park again. But I don't know. The political stuff is definitely putting them back on the radar.
Yeah.
So
it'd be smart to stick with it for now, at least.
Right.
And this is only the first year. Who knows what's going to happen?
Right. Relax.
Only the first year, huh?
Yeah, it's only been a year, man.
Just felt my lifespan shorten significantly.
Yeah. Chronomancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's what we need. More chronomancy in our lives.
Yep.
What else, guys? What else? I don't know what else to talk about.
I did watch a movie. I did watch. I don't think I mentioned this. I did watch that Good Fortune. Maybe I mentioned this.
Oh, I don't recall.
So Good Fortune is that angel movie with Keanu Reeves. It's got Seth Rogen in it, and it's got another big comedian in it, and it's fun, it's silly. It's basically the hapless angels just trying to help out, but then also accidentally makes things infinitely worse by basically taking this down on his luck guy and swapping him with this like tech bro startup millionaire guy, like giving them each other's lives to the point where like Keanu Reeves is the angel, like actually loses his divinity, and so they like have to learn the lesson so that he can be an angel again. It was funny. It was fun. It's always fun to see Keanu take on kind of a hapless, almost self-deprecating kind of role.
Right. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know this was. Yeah, I'm looking at the entry on it, on Letterboxd for it. I didn't even know this was a thing.
Yeah, it's fun.
Keanu Reeves,
it's not like the greatest movie in the world.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
We did watch. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I enjoyed it, and you haven't seen Seth Rogen do a role like that in a while. Like it seems like he kind of was like, no, I'm a serious actor,
right.
Like, this is him kind of dipping his toe back into the comedy roots that he came from.
I feel like he really kind of dove into behind the scenes roles quite a bit, like producing and stuff like that.
I thought Randy looked like Seth Rogen in the very beginning, and that's why I even talked to him.
That's true. That's true. I have Seth Rogen to thank for the love of my life.
Aww.
We did watch a movie. We did watch something else that I forgot about.
What did we watch?
Wake Up Dead Man.
I remember.
It's the new Knives Out movie. Are you familiar with that?
Nope, haven't watched a single one.
Oh,
and I know,
so
I hear this all the time. Yeah, it's one of my gap things that I've just totally missed any of the Knives Out stuff.
I mean, they still exist.
Yeah.
You can watch them.
There's 3 of them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Knives Out, Glass Onion, and Wake Up Dead Man is the most recent one. It's a Netflix deal now. Netflix swooped up and bought that. But I liked it. I thought it was good. Of the 3, personally, I think the second one is the most entertaining. I think they're all good.
Mm-hmm.
The first and second one have more similar vibes to each other than the third one. The third one is kind of it's not doing its own thing. It's very much still very mystery. But Benoit, the character of Benoit Blanc, Daniel Craig, feels a little bit more intense in the third one, I thought.
And slightly less Southern.
That's a good point. Yeah, slightly less Southern.
He's so Foghorn Leghorn in the other ones. and in this one, he's not quite so much.
It's Daniel Craig playing a very Foghorn Leghorn sounding detective.
I don't
or
even
whatever.
know. I've never like seen him do something that wasn't super British, so like I don't even know what that would be like.
It's entertainingly over the top for the most part.
Mhm.
It's less so this one, but it's definitely a comedic performance, him as this character, but not like, but it still works. He's still like super smart. What
Mhm.
even I guess he's a private detective?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Piecing
think-
together the clues.
And I think maybe he wrote some of it, or somebody wrote some of it, or it got made into something because he's famous.
Oh, right. His character, Benoit Blanc is a famous, like world famous detective, well known.
Yeah.
Private detective. These are mystery movies. They love mysteries. The movies themselves, you can tell they love mysteries. They love setting up a mystery, misdirect.
Uh-huh.
Each movie's got to have the big like classic mystery, like explaining it all, like, well, let's just spill it all out and here's what it was, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Like clever
Exposition,
moments. Yeah. But the movies have so much fun with it, and it works for me. They're very entertaining, and
They are.
this one I feel like it shifts focus a little bit to where I wouldn't say Benoit's like the main character of all of them, but he has more of a central focus, I think, in the first two. And this one, it kind of shifts focus to a different, like one of the characters kind of in the middle of it, I would say, is really more the main character than anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit less ensemble focused like the first two are, but yeah, I thought it was still good.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
It's a recommend.
For me as well. Everybody should watch it. Everybody should watch them all.
Right. They're fun movies. It's a recommend. If you ever got time to kill, Jesse, and you're like, I want to watch a mystery or something with Foghorn Leghorn, where Daniel Craig plays Foghorn Leghorn, solving mysteries.
Was it Kingsman was another one where I was like, I didn't know, and I didn't watch any of them. And then I was like, I guess I'll watch them.
Yeah.
I just watched them back to back, and at least the first two. I still haven't seen the prequel one.
I think I know I've seen the first one for sure. I don't know that I've even ever seen the second one.
You have to have, because I have.
Okay.
The second one's bonkers.
Okay.
But I love it. It's kind of like Happy Death Day too, where it's like, they're just gonna go crazy.
Right.
With this.
Right. Oh, Happy Death Day. Man, I love those movies too.
Yeah.
The third one's supposed to be happening.
Oh, really? Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say there's another hide and seek. Isn't that what that is?
Right.
That's coming out.
Yeah.
That always felt kind of Happy Death Day to me for some reason. It's not at all, but it has the same kind of fun vibe.
Wait, was it hide and seek? Maybe. Well, no. What was it called?
It wasn't hide and seek. What was it? Well, that's the game that they play is hide and seek.
Right. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's not Catch Me.
No.
If You Can.
No, it's not.
Whatever.
The one where the chick is marrying into some family, and they have to play a game, and if it's hide and seek, then they try to kill her. That one.
Yeah, it's got Samara Weaving. Ready or Not. Ready or Not. I knew it was something to do with the things you say for hide and seek.
Oh.
Yeah, Ready or Not 2. We seen a trailer for that the other day, and Ready or Not was a lot of fun. Ridiculous over the top, and she's great. I like her in everything we've seen her in.
Yep.
And she usually picks decent movies that have a kind of she seems to like bonkers movies.
Yeah, which we do as well, so that works great. She looks too much like Margot Robbie, though.
I was about to say, Google's like people who also ask, do Samara Weaving and Margot Robbie look alike? Why would you ask Google that? Yeah. Do you have eyes? They do. They look very similar.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess just getting confirmation, people search this stuff up.
We're like, no, I think they do. And it's Google AI that's like, yes, they do.
They do, because they're sisters. No, they're not.
No, but yeah, that's the hallucination, though.
Yeah.
Gotta have a good hallucination.
They're sisters, and they were both born of a rock. I still come across Google AI answers. I still come across answers where I'm like, that's not right. That's false.
that's wrong.
I know for a fact that's false.
Completely off.
I've been applying for jobs because I need more jobs, and one of them that I applied to, the entire process up to the phone interview was all with an AI assistant that the company has. It was strange.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I have comments on that, but first I want to say it sounded like you said that you've been applying for a job because you need more job. I need more job.
I do. I need more job.
It's good. I like that. I like that phrasing.
Who doesn't need a little more job?
Need more job.
Yeah.
Need more money, more job.
More job, more problem.
Yeah, I seen on Reddit not long ago. It really annoyed me. A post, not a promoted post, but it was totally a promotional post of somebody talking about this company. Their company recently, or this AI agent, their company recently tried, blah blah blah. But it was basically an AI to perform exit interviews from a company, and I'm like, man, I'm hanging up or leaving if a company's trying to give me an AI exit interview. It's like that's HR's job, human resources.
Yeah,
and that's at least on paper.
If you're not even trying
right
to like find out why people are leaving, why you've got turnover, then you deserve to fail.
Man.
And your human resources shouldn't be managed by artificial intelligence.
Right.
Yeah. It's a slippery banana slope.
Right. And yep. I realize human resources, a lot of the stuff they do isn't necessary. It's whatever, but don't use AI in your human resources department. It just sounds bad. It looks bad. It sounds bad.
Yeah.
Get more job.
Get more job. It's that scene in Terminator. We're not gonna make it, are we?
Yep.
Man, companies are all about it. God, they really. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know why I read an article recently about AI and the approach that people are having, and they're like, people are all talking about, oh, you have to implement AI, you don't want to be left behind, you need to put AI in, use AI, and they're like, but nobody wants AI in those places. And they're like, and not only that, everybody's like, oh, we need to worry about when AI tries to kill us and takes over and whatever and this and that and blah 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 blah. And they're like, why are we worrying about that instead of right now trying to control the AI that we have, so we don't ever have to worry about that? And they were like, it's just the way that everybody goes about things is stupid and backward.
And everybody's like, hey, we've got to incorporate AI, and yet do we? And yet do we? We're there's so many downsides to it, like people losing their jobs and the insane resource acquisition and development and usage. It's bad. And they're talking about needing server farms that are acres long, not just a warehouse, but We're
A
going to need
farm.
land to just do AI. And at that point, like, what is it for then?
I think it's partially driven by not the people that would ever need to use it. It's driven by people high up enough in the chain where it's worth investing in because it will sound good and in terms bring more investment or whatever makes the shareholders happy. We're AI
Yeah.
enabled. We've got AI. It's people making decisions who aren't actually doing the jobs that greenlight that. But then also there's a lot of push for it by the companies that directly are benefit, like Nvidia has gone all in and apparently is going to like cut their like graphics card production down by like 60% or something. So graphics card gaming, trying to get that gaming computer, graphics cards are going to get real expensive here next
Mhm.
year because they're going to stop. They're all in on AI. They're going to stop producing that. Apparently the money is on these AI farms and stuff. So,
well, partially because they put so much of their profits into it.
right. And of course the tech industry is all up in the government's guts.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
they're all about it right now.
Yeah.
Well, the federal government doesn't even want to let the states decide about it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like we just won't give you state aid, or we won't give you federal aid if you're a state that decides to limit AI. Like, whoa, hold on now.
Yeah, that
This is
should be
back-
illegal.
Yeah, I think it is. I think the Constitution says it's not allowed.
Doesn't matter though. The laws are meaningless at that level. Basically
Right.
at the government level. Are meaningless. And if you're in a state where the governors and the senator, whoever are within a certain group, it doesn't
Right.
matter. They're going to do whatever Washington wants them to do. They're going to do whatever they want to do. They don't care what.
I don't understand how they've let it get to this degree because, like, you'd think that like self-preservation would kick in.
Right.
It was like, yeah, at some point you're not going to be in control, and if you play it this way, then it could be played that exact way against you. So when we talk
Mhm.
about like, well, I'm just going to withhold funding to this state
Yeah.
because they're not on my team.
Yeah.
They're like,
Well, not
that's
even-
not a game we should ever play.
Not
Ever.
even just that. There could be some global consequences for people, and I would think distancing yourself from that would be a good idea personally. But apparently, these people have no foresight and are just whatever. They're dumb.
Well, and foresight is a big part of it. Part of it is there's definitely a big contingent of people that don't think they'll have to worry about the power going to the other side in the future. And then traditionally in the past, when has the other side done anything like that? Because we take the high road. When they go low, we go high, which means turning the other cheek and allowing us to degrade into the situation that we're currently in. So yeah, it could be used against them, and in some places it is, but not enough. But they don't really have to worry about that. I was watching. Okay, this ties into it. We're not political, by the way. We're not political on the show.
Nope.
I mentioned Ghost Stories, the anime show from 2000, and the reason it's kind of worth. It's a fine show, but the reason it's kind of worth watching now, although it's very not politically correct because it's very 2005 humor. In 2005,
Right.
the English dub, famously, they were allowed to kind of like, so long as they kept the story the same, do whatever. And they kind of ran wild. And it's very offensive. There's a lot of off-color jokes. They made one of the characters like a hardcore Christian type character. Like a South Park Christian, right? As an example.
Yeah.
One of the gags and this is from 2005. One of the characters walks in and is like, "Oh, go addresses that one character and says, "Oh, go bomb an abortion clinic. Why don't you?" And she goes, "Well, as soon as this great president of ours gets done stacking the Supreme Court, we won't have to." And I'm just like, oh,
yeah.
They've been at this for a while, because that's from 2005. Brutal. It's like, yeah, they won. They succeeded. They got what they wanted. So 20 years ago.
Yeah.
We're not political on this show. We're talking about anime and South Park and whatever else got us here.
Yeah. All of it.
Yeah.
It's it's amazing.
It is amazing.
It is amazing. You know what else is amazing?
What?
Cats.
They are.
The musical?
No, the animal.
Oh.
Okay.
So a team of researchers from Ankara University in Turkey released a research paper that indicates that cats meow at male owners more than twice as much as female owners. And this remains true regardless of age or breed. And although nothing can conclusively be stated, the fact that female owners gave their cats more, then they had, the way they did this was they took a bunch of participants and just put cameras in their house and watched them for a few months or something. Anyway, female owners gave their cats more attention, were better at assessing their emotions, and more frequently mimicked their vocalizations, could indicate that cats are trying harder to get recognized by their male owners.
So you're saying we don't listen?
Basically, yes.
That's how weird. Science proves that we don't listen.
Yep.
Maybe we listen. We just don't care.
That could be.
Yeah, that's interesting. I would not have guessed. That, but it doesn't make sense. The kind of logic behind it.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't want to bend to the cat's will.
Everyone wants to bend to the cat's will. Don't lie.
I think a lot of dudes who have cats, though, they're like, I got a cat because they're self-sufficient. Like that's the theory that they operate under, is like, oh, well, you don't have to walk a cat. Like you just you have the box, you empty the box once in a while, and the cat takes care of itself.
Honestly, I think that's why a lot of the women do it too, because they're like, I need an animal that doesn't constantly need my attention.
Right.
Not that, dogs don't, it depends on the breed, I guess. There are some dogs that aren't as needy as others, but they do tend to be more needy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They just want to
My dog literally, he'll just be chewing on a thing, and he'll stop chewing on the thing and bring it over to me and be like, here. And what he wants me to do is just hold it
while he chews on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I witnessed that kind of.
It's like, hey, you got thumbs, dude. Hold this.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just proceeds to chew, and I'm like, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yeah, that's funny. I've witnessed dogs do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Like, no, I want you involved here.
Yeah.
And that's when a cat would be meowing at me.
Yeah, right.
You jerk. Hold this thing.
All right. Well, hey, Jesse, got anything exciting you want to mention? Anything interesting, exciting coming up?
Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas is coming up, but other than that, no.
Same. I'll probably be doing Edge of the Abyss tomorrow night on Helix Rock Radio, rockradio.live. Come listen to some extreme metal, specifically a bunch of thrash, because I'll be doing my quote unquote best of 2025 thing, which is basically just as I do shows, I'll mark certain tracks green that I like a lot as my recommendations, and then at the end of the year I consolidate those and put them together as episodes.
So
and
it's mostly pirate pizza metal, right?
Pirate pizza metal. That's yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's quite a last year I think I went by months, like, this episode was like the first 4 or 5 months of the year, whatever. But this year I put them together in a spreadsheet and was like, there's an awful lot of thrash there and some other stuff. I'll do genre. I'll group them by genre this year. So thrash and speed metal tomorrow night, and then death metal, deathcore, other things later. But that's kind of the show. Thrash and speed metal, death metal later, maybe some black metal towards the end. We'll see what happens. Melanie, you got anything exciting you want to mention before we get out of here?
No, I do not.
Okay. I thought I'd offer. I always got to offer.
Well, I mean, maybe I'll be getting more jobs soon. In which case, I might have to
Need more money. Gotta get more job.
Get more job.
We'll see if it affects my recording schedule.
It is rough this time. Yeah. It is. Oh yeah, that's a good point. A real job.
Yeah.
Not home job necessarily.
Right.
She want more real job. It is rough this time of year. The holidays are so more often than not, freelancing in what we do, it'll die down. Sure. But you can never tell because it's never midway. It's never just normal. It's either just sudden ghost town, which makes sense. Holidays, people, one, don't want to spend money. Two, they're busy doing stuff. Or there's some big, crazy, huge projects that's dominating my time. And this year it is a ghost town. So
what was it Thanksgiving when you just got slammed though?
Yeah. I had the big, huge project. Yep.
Yeah.
I had the big, huge project come up a month or so earlier this year, which is good because it is 100% benefiting me right now. The payout for the big project.
Oh, sure. Good.
But yeah, I need to eyeball big projects, and especially before holiday season hits. Also, just need to plan my business stuff, and I'm not a planner.
Right. And then it's like, oh, there's no more.
There's no more.
This is like a lot of people. They just are like, oh, we'll just recycle stuff for the end of the year, and then we'll start fresh in January.
Yes, I do anticipate things picking up in January, and if I need to really start a new client acquisition cycle, January is the better time to do it. People get gung-ho to do new things or start the whatever at the beginning of the year.
Right.
But you know what? More job. Sometimes more job, sometimes less job.
Yeah, more job. Job level.
Gotta get more job.
You gotta get that job report. It's the job.
Jobbies. Yep.
Job.
Fire out of a job can into job land where jobs grow on little jobbies.
Yeah. Maybe you could get a job with banana job.
Yeah. That almost sounds obscene.
It does. Never mind.
How much for a banana job?
No, you don't want jobs that bad.
I need to get more job.
Wow, hey, good night, everybody.
Happy holidays. Get more job. Get some of that banana job.
Yeah.
Job. Yeah.
All right. Bye, YouTube.